Hello everyone. In this session, I am going to explain William Congreve's The Way of the World. So let's talk about the writer first. William Congreve was born on 24 January 1670 and died on 19 January 1729. Was an English playwright, poet and Whig politician. His works, which form an important component of Restoration literature, were known for their use of satire and the comedy of manners genre. Notable plays he wrote include The Old Bachelor 1693, The Double Dealer 1694, Love for Love 1695, The Morning Bride 1697, and The Way of the World 1700. He died in London and was buried at the Poets' Corner in Westminster Abbey. The Way of the World is a play written by the English playwright William Congreve. It premiered in early March 1700 in the theatre in Lincoln's Inn Fields in London. It is widely regarded as one of the best Restoration comedies and is still occasionally performed. Initially, however, the play struck many audience members as continuing the immorality of the previous decades and was not well received. Here is a detailed summary of William Congreve's The Way of the World. Act 1, Introduction and Setup. The play opens with Mirabell, a charming and cunning young man, and his loyal servant, Witwoud. Mirabell is in love with Millamant, a beautiful and independent young woman. However, Millamant's guardian, Lady Wishford, opposes their union due to Mirabell's lack of social standing. Act 2, Complications and Obstacle. Sir Whitful Whitwand, Mirabell's rival and cousin, arrives in town seeking to marry Millamant. Lady Wishford favors Sir Wilful, hoping to secure a better social position for Millamant. Meanwhile, Mirabell's friend Fenal plots to marry Mrs. Madwood, Lady Wishford's niece. Act 3, Deception and Negotiation. Mirabell devises a plan to deceive Lady Wishford for pretending to woo her while secretly meeting with Millamant. Millamant and Mirabell negotiate their relationship with Millamant, demanding independence and Mirabell insisting on marriage. Act 4, Exposure and Confrontation. Sir Wilful foolishness is exposed and Lady Wishford begins to see through Mirabell's deception. Fenal's true intentions are revealed and Mrs. Marwood's affair with Fenal is discovered. Act 5, Resolution and Marriage. Mirabell's cleverness ultimately wins over Lady Wishford and she agrees to the marriage. Millamant agrees to marry Mirabell but only her terms, ensuring her independence. The play concludes with the union of Mirabell and Millamant as well as Fenal and Mrs. Marwood. Uh, we see various themes and commentary in this play like love versus social class as Mirabell's love for Millamant is tested by social expectation, woman's independence, Millamant's desire for autonomy is highlighted, deception and cunning, Mirabell's cleverness is both admired and criticized, social status and materialism. The play satirizes the excess of the upper class. Character analysis. Mirabell is charismatic, cunning, and determined. Millamant, beautiful, independent, and strong willed. Lady Wishford, oppressive, snobbish, and concerned with social standing. Sir Wilful Whitwood, foolish, awkward, and self important. Fenal, cunning, manipulative, and morally corrupt. Symbolism and imagery. The way of the world refers to the societal norms and expectations that govern relationship. The play's use of wit and satire critiques the excess of Restoration era. Historical context are it is written during the Restoration period 1660 and 1714 reflects the societal values and norms of the time. comments on the limited rights and freedom of women, the way of the world as a comedy manner. It is the most important question that was asked in exams. The way of the world satirizes the social norms, values, and behaviors of the upper class in 18th century England. First, we see the characteristics of comedy of manners. Satire. Congreve pokes fun at societal excesses, hypocrisy, and superficiality. Wit and departure. Quick witted dialogue and clever banter. Social commentary. Critique of social norms, class, and relationship. Stock characters. Representation of typical social types. Marriage and love, exploration of relationship, courtship, and social expectation. Now see how the way of the world embodies these characters. First, satire. Lady Whisper's snobbery and social climbing, Sir Wilful's foolishness and lack of refinement, Fenal's manipulative nature. Second, wit and departure. Mirabelle's clever dialogue and banter with Millamant, Whitwound's humorous remark, social commentary, critique of arranged marriage and social status, commentary on women's limited rights and agency, stock characters, Mirabelle charming rake, Millamant independent coquette, Lady Wishford snobbish matron, Sir Wilful foolish top, marriage and love, exploration of Mirabelle and Millamant's complex relationship, commentary on love, social class, and materialism. By analyzing the way of the world as a comedy of manners, we gain insight into the social norms and values of 18th century England as well as Congreve's clever critique of those norms. So that's all. Thank you so much.